winner for the courses giveaway. So what I'm gonna do, guys, we're just gonna go through the comment section that you guys left Monopoly. So we'll start from the bottom. I'm gonna swipe down wherever my finger lands. That's the person I'm giving it to. So there, Jack B16, Jack Boland. All right, message me on Instagram, bro. I know your Instagram. I'm just gonna put a love heart so I know it's you. What else? There, Maximum. I don't know the second name, but dude, message me. You just got the courses. What else? Minhaz Chowdhury, you also got the course. So just message me. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a new video. So I'm here with Seamaz. We're in his premises. This is his business, so I thought I'd come in and
welcome.
Thank you very much. First of all, I'd come in and explain stocks. You've been watching my YouTube channel for a while now. A month, is it?
A month.
A month. So we're just gonna go.
Subscribe.
And he subscribed recently. So today's video, guys, is just put yourself in his position. I want you just put yourself in his position. So the advice, the explanations that I want to give to him, basically act like I'm giving that to you. So obviously stocks, you know the basics, let's say.
Basics, yes.
And he said he was interested in my, what was it?
Annual reports.
The annual reports, the quarterly report,
yes,
analyzing
all of this,
fundamentals.
how to start actually to bet on the companies, let's say.
Okay, so it's not, you can say it's betting, but again,
betting.
It's kind of betting, but again, I call it investing. I'm in the business of buying and selling businesses. That's what it is. That's what I like to call trading or investing. So, stocks, all right? If you, as a company right now, you have 2 shareholders, you told me.
Exactly.
So right now you're a private company, all right? If you want to go public, you're going to have to issue shares and register to be a public company. So
from the year or 3 months?
No. As a company, first of all, you have to put your company to the public. So you're no longer private. Nobody can invest in everybody can now invest in your company. Everybody. Even the guy that has $10 or $20. That's what happens when you go public. You start issuing shares to the public. But if you're a private company, like for example, Uber, that is a private company. Netflix is a public company. Why? What's the difference? Well, Uber is not on the stock market. It's only private investors, like people, like friends, family, let's say, the private investors. But Netflix, that's everyone. Everyone has access to Netflix. Anybody around the world can invest in Netflix. So let's say you go public. Now you have an obligation to update those investors, the public people, you guys, with the financials of the company. The financials are the bread and butter of any stock, right? So the financials show and prove to investors that your company's doing well. As an investor, I'm only gonna invest in a company that is financially growing. Only. That's the only reason why someone will put his money in a stock, right? It's because of financials. So right now, if I want to invest in your company, right? Let's say you're public now, and now I'm a friend, so I can see those financials right now, right? You show me the financials. I'm gonna look for sales, revenue, earning per share, and the growth of the company, and any outlook you give me on the company, right? If it's performing well, I'm gonna put all I have in your company. Why? Well, not all I have, but one day.
Why not? Why not?
One day, if we see the financials. So you have an obligation every 3 months to update people with the financials, those investors. So those financials is called an earning report. You show your earnings. When a trader or an investor sees that your company is growing financially, and everything is crystal clear, there's no doubts, right, about anything happening, that stock is going to go up in value. Otherwise, if you're not growing financially, that stock is what?
Going down.
Going down in value. So let's say I'm a hater of your company. I'm going to short your stock. Shorting is betting that your stock or your company is going down in value or it's failing. Maybe because I have insider information. I'm not a hater, but let's just say. In business you have to be ruthless. Doesn't matter. Even companies that provide kidney care, medical care, people are shorting these stocks. Why? It's ruthless. It's called being ruthless. It's wanting that company to fail. Right?
It's beliefs, maybe, yeah?
Right?
Yeah.
Companies that provide pills, medication, are being shorted. You have to be ruthless in this business. So, anyways, back to the topic. If I short a company because if it's not performing well, then I'm gonna profit off their downward. I'm gonna profit off their failure. If I buy a company, I'm gonna profit off their growth. So, in this case, guys, what we're doing here, we're betting, you can say. Betting on what? On charts? Candlesticks? No. We're betting on fundamentals. That's why I say the bread and butter is always the financials. Okay? So, now that you understand this earning report and whatnot, that tells you one thing. The whole world is focused on the earning report, on the fundamentals of each stock. Because as an investor, I'm not going to put money in his company, in your company, right? If your company's not performing well, right? If your company's performing well, I'm going to put my money in there. So that's volume. That's what we call volume. When there's demand for your stock. When there's a demand for your stock, right? You'll see the volatility of that stock, that company. Your company is going to be like, you know, so volatile. If there's no demand, you'll see that stock is dead. So that's why we trade earner reports on the exact day these earner. My strategy nowadays is this, and I'm just going to say it exclusively. When an earner report is released, now I just short stocks. I told you this earlier. I just short stocks.
Because you're becoming a hater, yeah?
I'm becoming a hater of companies, yeah. So now I'm just shorting companies, shorting stocks. Because in a market like ours, you will see that's so profitable, guys. Especially when your earner report shows one thing. Like, for example, sales have missed. You didn't.
Like Tesla, yeah?
Yeah, like Tesla, right? Let's say the sales aren't good. So let's say your cars are not selling or whatever. Right? Let's say your Coca-Cola is not selling. Whatever you're selling, your Apple is not selling. Apple phones, Apple products, it's not selling. But last year you sold so much. What is that going to tell investors? You're not growing.
Yeah.
So what's going to happen to that stock? It's going down in value.
How's Apple now?
I don't know, Apple is slowing, I'm not sure. But
somehow they're not selling phones now, eh?
I think you have your phone. Show me your phone. Turn it to open it. Turn it on. Just
turn on, yeah.
Turn on.
Turn on what?
Because there's a stock app. So
yeah.
This stock app, this is the updated. So it just shows you how Apple is doing. Continue. So
yeah.
Apple is there. So how's it doing? Wow.
Doing bad.
What the hell?
It's doing really bad. Told you.
It's dropping. Yeah, it's canoeing. Apple is not selling well, or maybe there's something going on. Interest rates, you know, regulations with China and whatnot. So that stock's gonna go down in value. So you can see Apple now. It's down in value because of the news. Remember the news. Without the news, without the catalyst, there's no candlesticks. There's no technical indicators. It's all about the fundamentals. The earnings. It's all about the earnings. Because no investor is going to invest in a company that shows no money, no growth.
Yeah.
Right? Other people will invest because of emotions, like I said earlier. Like I said, if you have the BMW, you're going to invest in the BMW stock. Right?
Or you're a hater.
Or you're a hater. When you're a hater, you're shorting.
Yeah.
You know, that's the way it goes. So hopefully you guys learned one thing in this. If you just learned one thing from this video.
Well, most important, I learned something.
You learned something. Yeah. I'm glad. Thank you,
yes.
Especially saying it on camera.
Thank you, Zed.
No problem, buddy. But yeah, I wish you the best of luck in your business, you know. And
you told me you're going to invest in me.
I told you I was going to invest in you once I see them financial information. But yeah.
They're right here.
They're right here. We'll talk in more details after this. But yeah, happy Christmas, guys.
Happy Christmas. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. And I wish you the best of luck in everything. You know, hopefully you learned something new today. So, see you again for another video, guys. I appreciate you for watching. Follow me on Instagram at SimplyZed. If you have Instagram, we could have announced it, but there's no Instagram. But yeah, follow me on Instagram, SimplyZed, for more motivational videos. Peace and love.